On the title of this thumbnail, do we over-obsess about food? That's a big one. That's a touchy one for a lot. Now, for me, my job is to obsess about food. My job is creating. I'm a content creator. So I need to obsess about because that's how I get content. So this question really is for you. Do you think you obsess about food too much? Because I was having this thought. I do a lot of thinking when I walk the dog. Not sure why. I gotta like hook myself up to my camera because I have some really good thoughts when I walk the dog. And I was saying to myself, um, life is short to obsess about I mean, you're obsessing and is anything happening? Nope. So maybe we need to take a step back. And I think I did that yesterday. I feel like I took a step back and just thought, you know what? A lot of people in life are going through a lot of bad things. I have a subscriber who I chat with often, and she's battling her third bout, maybe fourth. I've lost count, with cancer. That's big. That's big time problems. Me obsessing about my problems is nothing. Like, I feel like we have to look at the big picture. And I feel like we just need to, like, do the best we can, but not go cray cray. And of course, it's hard because I think we've gone cray cray for so long. How do we not go cray cray? How do we change the narrative? That's the thing. How do we change the narrative of obsession? Yeah. If you know, leave a comment below, but I'm trying to change the narrative. You know, I'm always going to be obsessive because I'm a content creator. So I'm always going to try to create content. So my life is always going to be slightly obsessive. But I think I remember, I was like, yesterday we were having dinner out after the Renaissance Fair. And I'm looking at the menu and I'm looking at the salads. Why do I have to have salad? Why? I'm like, I don't. I wanted a Reuben. I wanted a stinking Reuben. I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to have the Reuben. I only had half the Reuben. So I'm like, you know what? That's the key. That's the key. I'm saving you guys all the trouble. I'm figuring this all out for you. Hello, everyone. Everybody's popping in. I did say hello. I was. Hi, Christine. And Esther's awake. Tamara, Monique, Patricia, Jill, Christine, Margaret, Allison, Catherine, Colleen, Patricia. This is not going up. Hold on. Tamara, Becky, Marie Lee. I don't want to be that person. For me, like I said, I'm going to content. I'm going to be slightly obsessive. But like going on, and I'm not going to sit there and be like, okay, I'm at a restaurant. I'm going to have a salad. No, I'm not going to have a stinking salad. I even ordered onion rings. Yes, I did. I only ate a third of them. Steve got some, and I brought some home. Oh, and Frank got some next to me. So yeah, I'm like, you know what? I'm just like, you know what? Life's too short, and yes, I have to eat less. Absolutely. Yes, I have to watch what I eat. Absolutely. But you know what? I'm trying to change the narrative. It's almost like the shift. Like, that's what I got out of that Oprah thing. The shift. I'm shifting the way I think, and I'm shifting my obsessive compulsiveness. I'm like, I'm just going to take a step back. And I'm just going to sit there and be mindful. I'm gonna be that intuitive eater. If it kills me, and it just might. That's what I'm working towards. I'm working towards, like, you know what? And I stopped. I put my fork and my knife down, and I said, I've had enough. I wasn't full, but I knew I had enough. Hey, Bonnie, Patricia, Cindy, Remy, Mary, Gabrielle. Yes, I think you can. I do. Hey, Lori. Hey, Lynn. Yes, back to Sunday nights. I know. This last 2 weeks have been cray-cray, but we're back. Hey, Luigi. And it's like, and hey, Anna, I just don't like chewing that much. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not gonna, what? I think we're just so geared to, what we're supposed to eat. And honestly, no, I'm changing the narrative. I am. I'm not obsessing anymore. Not doing it. There's bigger things in life to obsess about. It's hard, yeah, because it's been, I was talking to one of the people I coach and stuff, and we were talking, and she said, I don't know what to do at that time. That I obsess about my weight. I'm like, that's gonna free up some time. You can free up a lot of headspace, a lot of time in your life when we obsess about our food and our life. Hey Donna. We missed you too. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I was just saying, I'm just sick and tired of obsessing about food. Obsessing about 10 pounds I have to lose. Obsess, obsess, obsess. You know what? It ain't coming off obsessing, so why am I bothering? Let's just, be mindful. Like eating, intuitive eating. Like people do it. Like I have to like train myself. I have to be, I definitely need to, tracking. I track for the most part, but yeah, I got to learn to like know when it's enough. I know it's there's so much more in life going on, you know? I'm missing conversations because I'm reading the menu to see what the best salad option is. Hey, Smoky Cat. Exactly. What can we do with our free time? Yes. And always remember how far we've come, and like they were talking about the new norm of what healthy is. Like we need to see that size. We need to see that number on the scale in order to think that we're successful. And it's time we don't give that ship up. Like life's passing by and we're sitting here trying to work on something that's impossible. I'm just like done with it. I'm just done with it. Ah, eat your emotions. That's a big one. I tend to when it's my emotions, I tend not to eat. I clean, which is like obviously my emotions have been good because I haven't cleaned that much. But yes, I'm a stress straightener, cleaner, organizer. I don't eat. I don't know what it is about eating. I'm a joyful eater. I know I'm happy. What's good, a social eater. Yeah, I'm not a sad eater. Oh yeah, yeah. You definitely have to know. Like we know. We know when we've had enough. It's that we get, well, what's one more piece? When you say that, then you know you've had enough. If you say that, well, yeah, because that's what I was going. Well, no, Denise, you've had half of it. Put it in the box. Give it to Steve. He ate it for lunch. Hey, Carrie. Yes, stress cleaning, stress organizing. Like, I was going through the junk drawer. Always seems to get junky though. It's like I just. Do you ever do that? Do you ever organize something and then all of a sudden it's like, didn't I just organize this? Happens to me. I gave up that ship. Now, if I can give up that ship, why should I give up the other ship? Refocus my energy into something else. Sometimes it's Netflix, I will tell you. Bridgerton. Sometimes it's a Facebook game. I haven't done a Facebook game in a while. I just do Farmville a lot. That will suck your time up. Yes, free ourselves. Like I don't know, we wouldn't know who would we be with we didn't have this to think about. What would we think about? What would we do with our time? I don't know. Saucy in the house. I can't eat when I am stressed. My appetite shuts off. That's how I am. Immediately, so yes, that's me. I can't eat. I don't even think about eating, which is, I think about eating all the time, but not when there's stress. It's like, nope, I'm not even hungry. No, you did not miss Bridgerton Talk. I just did that little in. No, I finished the 4 episodes, and I think the next half is going to be in the middle of June. I hate when they do that. It's like they suck you in, and I mean, I did it in 2 nights. I didn't do it in one. 2 episodes a night. So yes, but it's we conditioned ourselves to react this way. I was watching Abby Sharp from Abby's Kitchen, and she has an eating. She was talking about her eating disorder in one of her videos, where she would only eat certain foods, and like it's like there was a name for it. I don't remember what she called it, but like you get crazy. Like I won't eat this, I won't eat that, but I will eat this and that. Like it's like when you put food in a category of good and bad, ah, can be a problem. My two granddaughters celebrated 21st birthday. I sabotaged myself. I think it will be back to square one. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes we overthink things and we think we need to, like for me sometimes I've the person like I save everything for that day and then I pork I think Abby was doing. You don't eat all week and then you binge fest at this event. And like why do I need to feel the need to binge fest? I don't know. It's like a thing with me. Like it's either all or nothing. We need to change the narrative. Prep for colonoscopy. Oh my goodness. Good luck. Good luck, Lynn. Oh, Carrie. Yeah, we were waiting for those two to get together. Wait till he finds out she's Lady Whistledown. Good night, Esther. That's it. Orthorexia. That's it. Hey, Abby. I don't think I did while I was still losing weight because I was adjustment because I am recovering bulimic. Yes. Because I said that with the with the guidance, like there's so much, like we just tend to we need to like, my favorite word, balance. I just want balance, and that's what we need to do. Tracking has me in bondage. I know how to eat. Been obsessed with counting points. Good for you, Mary Kay. I'm telling you, sometimes you know letting it go is helpful. It just is. We know what a serving looks like. Whether we want to admit it or not, we know. If we just stick to that, and maybe a nice little snack between, you know, and you have to know what, like I said, we know what's right. We know what a serving of peanut butter is. We do. We have to sit there and stick to that. And especially things like peanut butter where you can sit there and go crazy. I mean, I've eaten it from the jar. I think it's 2 tablespoons. Really, Denise? Did you think you really had two? You had at least 4 tablespoons. Hey, Abby. I'm trying to lose weight for a knee replacement. I have to be obsessed with everything I eat. It is stressful, Colleen. It's like we put. I mean, I know people that put so much energy, and it's like, what will we do with our time? It's like, and we're so scared if we don't, oh my gosh, we'll blow up. That's the scary part. I don't think about food much during the week because I'm busy, but the hardest is me the weekends when it's raining. Yeah, you're stuck in. Well, for me, like I always say, like keep something that's going to trigger you out of your eyesight. Because for me, as long as I don't see it, I don't think about it. But if like something's sitting on the counter and it's raining and slow, yeah, I'm going to grab it. Unfortunately, I am. But if it's not there, I'm busy. And think of it like they were saying on the shift. Like I said, it had some good points. It did. Um, Having a new normal. They brought up Twiggy back in the like 60s, 70s, and that was what everybody strived to be. But Twiggy was too skinny. It's kind of like I told my leader when she said, "Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels." I said, "Why would you say skinny?" I said, we're not here to be skinny. At least I'm not here to be skinny. I'm here to be healthy and skinny. There's got to be a different narrative. And I think that we're here. We want to be here, but we need to be here. That total is, I was supposed to do a 0 point food day and I never did. I'll have to work on that one. Oh, I know the peanut. I know. What happens is what I do, if I measure it and I put it away, it's got to go away. If it sits on the counter, it's not going to end well. Hi, Paula. Hello, Ro. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. Yes, watch Bridgerton. Season 1 was my favorite. Actually, I'm rewatching season 1. Last night, I was bored and I went, let's go through Bridgerton season 1. So I did. I'm on episode 2. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, you can't, yeah, Lynn, you can't eat, you're allowed to drink. Drink your water and your Jello and your, uses certain clear juices, I believe. Exactly. That's the thing, like, you have to realize, like, I've done everything I can. Why doesn't the scale move? And then we get, we fixated. It's the number, like, and they said on that special, don't, numbers are paralyzing. Don't let the numbers, and it's hard not to. We've been geared to that. Especially with Weight Watchers or anywhere you go, they weigh you and they're like, well, you're not at goal yet, so you've gained. Why did you gain? I don't know. But so it's, yeah, we have to get away from the number. Hard, yes. Hello, BBD. Made Jello and broth. Steve was big on Gatorade too, I think. If I remember right. And I don't, and that's just it. That's what the shift said. Health is not a number. Health is not a dress size. We can think that all we want until society tells us that. I think we'll be like, yeah, but they're saying I'm not. I'm not perfect. But where were you? They don't know you were that 200, or shall say me. They don't know I was that 270-pound girl. When I show people, they're like, wow, that was you? Yeah. So when you show them that, and then they're a little bit more like, oh, wow, Good evening, McLean. Better late than never. Yeah, Luigi, I said, if that's the case, then goal weights need to change. I mean, most times for international, you can get a note, not the franchise. The franchise only gives you 10 pounds over the BMI, so they have to change as well. That's funny. You're right. The doctor looks at you and says, you can go in there for a multitude of reasons. Well, first you need to lose some weight. And I would be the first person to be like, he just looks at me and says, it's your weight, it's your weight. Okay. In the last 5 years, the only thing I did was lose weight. And he's right. Things did get better. So in that respect, he was right. Weight was the reason for my reflux. Weight was the reason for my sleep apnea. Weight was the reason for was hurting my arthritic pain. So I cured 3 things with losing 100 pounds. So were they right? In my case, they were right. I'm not saying in all cases they are, but for me, they were right. Oh, okay. I got this from the Dollar Tree. It's BioSteel Sports Hydration Peach Mango, 0 sugar. It's quite delightful. I made bird's eye penne vegetable mac and cheese with grilled chicken, broccoli, peas. Sounds delish. Hey, Sarah Sweeney. It's been a while since I caught a live. Glad to be back. Getting back one day and hoping I can stay focused this time. Oh, self-control. Don't we know all about self-control, ladies? Can I hear an amen on the self-control? I know. Oh, okay. Franchise changed to 20 pounds. Woohoo! Isn't that no special? About time. Now, Anna, do you know the answer to this? Because I think when I was going to the international, she said whatever the doctor, I mean, of course, it can't be like you could weigh 250 pounds, but they took anything that the doctor said within reason. Hey, Roy, Token One's in the house. Hey, Roy, those fritters looked really good. Roy made chickpea fritters, a.k.a. like falafels. Yeah, absolutely, Ro. Inflammation's a killer. When after you exercise, you shouldn't get on the scale. When you retain that water, it's pretty normal. But yeah, I can understand that. Oh, McLean, you outdid yourself. Yeah, these are hard. They're not always there. This was the only one I could find on the shelf. I only got one. My son Peter said he's had it there before, and that's one of his favorite ones. It was delicious. Luigi, good for you, add spinach. Hey, Pat. Yeah, medications for that kind of stuff are notorious. They looked good. I love a good chickpea anything. Mm-hmm. Hi, Rita. Welcome. Because I mean, all I could think of was, oh my gosh, in the pita bread with the tzatziki. That's what because you said, I'm like, oh, that sounds good. A nice warm pita bread, or my favorite is, which is a killer, is the naan. Do you see the ridiculousness in naan bread? Oh, the mini naans from Aldi are decent. They're 4 points, but they're so good. Luigi's Luigi's pretty quick. She's well seasoned. Oh, I have a little update. Barrett messaged me because I had asked her to do a live with me back, like when I was doing them back 6-8 months ago. So she said, you still want to do, oh, okay. So we're going to schedule that. Maybe during the week I will, post in the group when we will do a go live with me. So that will be fun. Wouldn't that be fun? Go live with Barrett. But, yep. Ooh, I can taste the salt in that. A true crime Facebook group. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm telling you, and they were. I think you got what was it, Roy? 3 or 4 of them for a point because of chickpeas. So that's a really good deal. And tzatziki's made with yogurt. So that, I mean, at least I make my tzatziki with yogurt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's yogurt. It's not sour cream. I never use sour cream. Do you any use sour cream? I don't. I find the yogurt works just as well. Yes, yes. And that's the thing, she was very diligent in her plan. And that's the thing. Again, this kind of goes back to what we're saying. You could be the best, tracking, best food, and look what happens. Because I don't think she ate to deserve that. But it's your genetics, it's your body, you know what I'm saying? So, sometimes it's like it's like fighting against a brick wall. When do we say enough? When do we say, you know what, I'm tired of beating my head and sitting there and fighting against and just accepting, like, okay, it's going to be this. I'm just going to have to, do the best I can. That's a great example. Well, Roy, why don't you post your true crime, since you got a wrench, post your true crime Facebook group if anybody is interested in, because Catherine likes true crime. I know, Roy forgot he's important now. I have not tried the new Bearbell yet. I don't feel like buying a box. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't. Do you know how many points they are, by chance? Hey, Et, we're just talking about why we obsessive about how to change the narrative of being obsessed about thinking of food, getting weighed. It's like we waste so much time and so much time like there's bigger things in our life we need to worry about, and we're worrying about that. There's big world problems out there, and we're just like worrying about what bread to buy. It depends on the crime. Oh, McLean, what kind of crime do you like, McLean? There you go. Anybody's interested in the true crime group? Roy has just posted his little Facebook group. And that's the thing, like we spend, we have to change the narrative, like watching that show, what I got out of it, which of course wasn't what they wanted me to get out of it, but what I got out of it was people just being tired. Like it's like we sit there and we fight and we fight and we fight. We struggle and we weigh and we measure and we track and we walk, we exercise, and nothing happens, and we're just like, are you kidding me? Like I've fought all week. We're fighting for every ounce. And it's, I feel like it's just, we just gotta like, we gotta be diligent. Yes, we have to do something. But is it, do we need to like hyper focus the way we are? I don't know. Uh, Roy is a temptress. Yes, we kind of figured that, Roy. Sometimes it's a bit obvious you're a temptress. I will join Roy, but I have an incognito name. Oh, yes, she does. Nora's under the radar. I wonder if this is even your real name. We don't know. We don't. I used to watch Criminal Minds, but I had to stop because of. Oh, now I'm the person who likes to watch all the like occult shows, all the hauntings and demon shows. Those, and then try going to sleep after those. Cause yeah. Oh yeah, you can. They don't ask for a driver's license. I mean, as long as you have an email, you have to have an email. That's the big deal. As long as you have an email, and you can make your email private. I don't think you need to make your email public, from what I remember. Roy has a true crime Facebook group. Oh no, go get that checked out, Catherine. Go get that. I'm telling you, sometimes it's as simple as a shot of cortisone. Yeah, don't wait. We should not be in pain. Beauty should not be painful. When I track, I try to keep up with exercise eating. I see zero progress. I get so discouraged. And this, of course, leads me to binge. Oh, I know. It's like, why try? Why bother? Because when I fight, nothing happens. But we want to be. Oh, I saw Evil. Yes, that was really good. I enjoyed that. I did. I did. I watched The Nun. I didn't like it. It wasn't. Sometimes when they're weird, like you're going, I don't even believe that. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. I have a problem after watching Evil. If it bothers you, you shouldn't do it. Like for some reason, I don't know why it doesn't. You think it would bother me, but I want to get into the intuitive like part. Like you see, like I know what observing. Like I said, we've been weighing and measuring. I have to learn to stop. I have to learn to get up and put my plate in the sink, and that's what I've been doing lately. I put my plate in the sink. I do not leave because when I leave it there, I'm going to put more in it. So I put my plate in the sink and I'm done. Does anyone have knee issues? When I walk upstairs, I can't leave with my left knee. I had hip issues, and sometimes it's just a matter of a little arthritis in there. But I say, go to your orthopedist. Don't be in pain. Because it could be something simple as an anti-inflammatory, or maybe they'll give you a shot. Yeah, I love my orthopedist. I may only be the one here, but I was insulted. I did not like Oprah's special at all. I believe she was promoting Ozempic. I will take my W. Yeah, I agree too. The whole special did have that undertone. It did, and I agree. I agree, Marie. But I just like they just kind of touched on, we should take the shame and the stigma away. Well, you need to change those Weight Watcher weights then. And I'm signed up with both and a French lady who's been teaching intuitive eating. I am on. Oh, French lady. Oh, French lady. Oh, you found the Chad Daybell trial? Um, I track. I do. Only because I want to make sure I'm eating enough, because sometimes I was not eating it. Being on, see, when you take, and I said in the video, when you take Weight Watcher baggage with you, I was not eating enough on Weight Watchers, so I have to track to make sure I'm eating enough. That's why I track. I love horror though, but not paranormal. A Quiet Place, yes, I did like that one too. I don't think I saw Beau's Afraid. Yeah, I try to. I need to get the plate away from me. I don't think I ever saw the 80s, 70s version of Body Snatchers. Osteoarthritis in mine, I find improvement in weight loss, but versus when the weather is really cold. Oh yeah, when damp weather, that's arthritic. 9 times out of 10, and weight loss will help arthritis. I can attest to that. And every once in a while, I get that. So I keep my anti-inflammatories and I pop a couple. Yeah, that CEO, she's just trying to make it, to me, injectable drugs all online. And when she keeps apologizing, I just don't like that. Hey, Jan. Good for you, Abby. Yeah, you have definitely. If if you're really, I think you need to track everything. It's just because I think when you act like it's naughty and you don't track it, there's that bad relationship with food. Like yesterday, I had a pastrami, I had a Reuben, half a Reuben, and onion rings. It was Saturday dinner. I wanted it, and I had half. And I had a third of the onion rings. They were absolutely delicious. But sometimes you just have to live a little bit life. Could be Christine. That would be. Well, I'm tired of them with the Ozempic ET thinking that's the answer. That's not going to change how I feel. Like if I want that cake, I've eaten many times when I'm not hungry. If I want that piece of chocolate, I'm going to take that piece of chocolate. I don't know if any shot's going to tell me otherwise, but like I said, it's so important. Like Maria, you have a really nice coach and a really good group, and that's what's important. And that's so key. Exactly. We have to stop by saying you don't want to track it because you know it was bad. No food is good or bad. It's food. It's indulgent. Just track it. Everybody eats a little bit of indulgences. There's nothing wrong with that. Good for you, Jan. I want to get mine done so bad. Yes, he just came home, Catherine. I don't know if she had posted in the group yet, but yeah, he just came home. They are a lot of money, Lou. I don't know the exact amount. No, I had a third of the pile of onion rings. Come on, Nora. You know me better than that. It'll be in my what I eat in a day. Yep. Yes, I did. Yes, E.T. Yes, he just came home about a few hours ago. They couldn't find there was no medication or anything. They said she's got to go follow up on Tuesday. But yeah, he's doing much better. Catherine, you need to revel in the fact you've lost 151 pounds. That's amazing. That 10 will come off. It will. I promise. Thumbs up, please. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. He woke up yesterday early, midnight, Friday night and Saturday morning, um, with not being able to take a deep breath. He was a little short of breath, so they went to the ER, and his pulse ox was real low, and they put him on oxygen, but nothing ever. All the tests We're negative. And how are we going to stay on these medications for the rest of our lives? Do I really want to? No, I don't. Exactly. And do I need a shot to tell me not to eat? I need to be able to tell me not to eat. That's what I'm saying. We need to learn to be intuitive, to know. Like, do we not know when we've eaten too much? I know. Like, I know. I'll be like, yeah, I really ate too much last night. I knew that. Well, no, not last night. I mean, last week I knew I ate too much. Last night I went over than normal, but it was still, was it what I would have eaten if I hadn't been thinking? I would have eaten that, all those onion rings, my whole sandwich. Everything online because I just stopped giving money. I lost my access to several years worth of my meals. Yeah, I understand, Christine. And that's the thing. All that stuff you put in for you is your stuff, and you can't access it, which I do find a bit disturbing. Okay, I don't have to access your recipes, but what about my own that I put in there? He's doing better. Yes. She's just a little nervous. Shocking, right? Joan would be nervous. But yeah, because, night comes, you go to bed, and you just don't want that to happen again. Yeah, it's the back and forth thing. I think we need to, like I said, if we change the narrative, change, maybe what we want to weigh. Like sometimes when we put unrealistic expectations on ourselves, it's hard to get down to that number. And it's hard to stay at that number. And is it really worth the struggle? Are you missing out on so much in life to stay at an unrealistic? See, that's what I kind of talked about myself to this. Do you really want to do that? I don't know. Sharon Osbourne looks terrible. Oh, I can imagine, Gabrielle. Well, I think now, versus years, because now it's being prescribed for weight loss. So if the doctor, says you have this, it might somewhat, I don't want to say it is because I don't know, but you have a better chance now than you did years ago. Let's put it that way. What's the added line? What you do to lose the weight, you have to do to maintain that weight. And that is huge. No, she looks terrible, Sharon Osbourne. The Walking Death. Yes, that's even being kind. They did away with our vouchers. Mine went up. My franchise, they still are doing vouchers, but they're going in differently. She looks like, Kelly Clarkson looks good. She won't say what she did, though. She said, I did something, but it wasn't, she kept saying, it wasn't Ozempic. Exactly, Marie Lee. I'm going to give you all a job. Actually, I'll get Luigi to do it. Luigi, if you look up the word skinny, the definition is unfleshed, unhealthy. It's not a good definition. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think she did some sort of shot. Maybe she did like Manjaro or something. It wasn't Ozempic, or was it Manjaro? Which is like almost the same thing. I was on Ozempic back in, God, it's been like 2 years now. He thought it would jumpstart my metabolism because I've been trying to lose these 10 pounds since 2021. This is not anything new here. So when I went to, he goes, why don't we put you, and back then it really wasn't that prominent. I'm like, all right, I was on it for 6 months, lost nothing, and I was nauseous the whole time. I'm like, that's why people lose weight. They're nauseous. Who feels like eating when you want to throw up? I didn't lose anything anyway. Keto gummies? I don't know if that was her or that was some kind of weird thing, though. I think the keto gummies. There you go, Luigi. There we go. Exactly. We are beautiful. We are. Marie Lee, I love that. It's hard to be the public eye and have managers. Oh, it is. It's hard to be. Everybody has, like, that's like I said in my video. You can't control what other people think of you, and that's what you have to realize. Like, they're going to judge you no matter what you look. You could be great, and they're still going to find something to judge you about. Because that's just how they are. They're just, some people are just, they're just judgmental, and you could look great. You could be a size 6, look fantastic. They're going to still judge something about you. You have to realize that you have to be happy for yourself, and we have to stop worrying about what other people think of us. Very hard, I agree. I had a friend who had a stomach surgery, and then she said she stalled out, and the injection of the surgery got very ill. Wow. If people are not supposed to be ashamed of being overweight. Exactly, Amy. Good point. Like, how long Oprah took to say something, and she's the one running a special. Oh, my hair looks really bad. I put up in a clip. It's like I took the day off from doing everything today. Haters are going to hate. Yes, they are. They're going to find something else, and we have to believe that it's all about what you perceive yourself, because they're never going to see you the way God sees you, the way you see yourself. They're just going to find something else. Oh God, her hair, it's it's so white. She should. How many people have told me I should dye my hair? It makes me look so much older. Hmm. There you go. High five, Cindy. I hear you. Took Fen back in the day. Oh, Fen. I got dizzy. That was back in the 90s. I want to say right before I got married. I think I was engaged. I was at church. I literally almost passed out. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, and they'll, well, they want to change. You can. So people are always going to have those opinions. I wish I could sit there and say the world will change. The world's never going to change for us. It's just not. It's not going to change for anybody. We can see that. We just have to, how we react. Yeah, exactly. But genetics is huge. It's huge. Bone structure, it's huge. And you know what? It's just about, like I said, just because I'm considered overweight now, and I was thrilled. I'm like, yeah, doesn't mean that I'm not healthy. I mean, morbidly obese, yeah, I probably wasn't, but yeah, now I am. Right, I think she's running an infomercial too. Someone recently told me that metformin is sometimes used for weight loss. I've heard this before, but have thought looking. I think I've heard of that too. I think it's like a side effect of that. It's not, they don't prescribe it for that, but it seems to be like a side effect. I have to run. All right, Gabrielle. See you at 10. Yeah, definitely and trying to, Weight Watchers has taken a hit lately. It has. So everybody, well, I was going to say everybody. A lot of people like Oprah, and she tries to, she gets a lot of views. Let's put it that way. So having her run a special, I think was their way of just trying to clean up. I hear you. I heard that, Abby. A lot of people did. 3 hours. Why would they make it like? Who wants to sit for 3 hours? Like, seriously? You can't go to a Weight Watchers. I mean, it doesn't last more than 10 minutes after they get all the people sharing, and then they give a 10 minute, then you're out of there. Like, for me, if I had to drive 45 minutes to a meeting that lasts 20 minutes, but she's there talking 3 hours, you're like, I couldn't sit through. I had to stop. It was like I had to get up. Yeah, I think I've heard that about the Wellbutrin. It takes the metformin for his AX numbers. Yeah, it was definitely trying to pump them up. If they're not going to get the people to come in for weight loss, maybe they got people to come in for weight loss medication. Like, if your doctor won't give it to you, come to Weight Watchers and join our sequence. We'll give it to you. I mean, definitely, ooh, unpleasant side effects. Nobody wants little brown dudes. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if that special did any good. And they were saying, they were talking to that one girl. I don't know. I just thought the stories were real repetitive. Story, we all have a story. I gave you my story on my video. We all have a story. So I don't, we've all had these bad experiences, and kids are mean. Kids are kids. It's gonna happen. Um, Again, are we ever going to change that? Are we ever going to get kids? That it's just, I don't know. So I was going to show something on TV once. You started making excuses for Weight Watchers. I got so upset. I don't even know why. I know, because it was like, I agree, Marie. I was like going, I want to apologize. You're saying the plan, well, maybe the plan didn't work because they didn't follow it. Because many times, I've said it many times, I was never a great person who followed the plan all the time. Is that their fault that I didn't follow it? No, it's mine. When do I take ownership for my weight? And that was a big problem for me, admitting that I had a weight problem. I mean, we're talking, I was 270 and didn't think I had a weight problem. I didn't think I was that bad. I'm like, I'm big bone. I think I even said I was big boned, which I'm not. Yeah, I think I lied to myself enough that I actually believed it. I haven't watched it but 3 hours. It is. I mean, who's got 3 hours to sit there and listen to the repetitive? Though I did hear, which I was going to go back and watch, which I have not, because it was that there was a doctor on at the end who a lot of people said was really good. I just couldn't. Put it back on. I had no desire to go back. Yeah, 3 hours. Like, seriously. Oprah's got nothing. That's why she got nothing else to do. Exactly, Marie. Why is that Weight Watchers' fault when I don't follow it? Because sometimes you're gung ho, and all of a sudden and then once you give that slip, once you just let go of those reins for a minute, all goes down. Is that Weight Watchers' fault? It's mine, because I can't control myself. And there's what they need to teach. How do we control? How do we get disciplined? How do I relearn these things that I've never ever used? I never was disciplined with food. Never. So I have to learn that. Oh, counseling. Probably. You heard it here first. Yes, that's what I heard, Karen. I want to do that. I just have not. I couldn't pull the trigger to go back on. I think it was towards the end. Maybe I'll go backwards. Exactly. Bitsy, that's my thing. If you're apologizing, maybe you should bring back the old plans that we beg for. Beg. I'm telling you, every day I see a post for it. Every day. So if you want to apologize, give me the plan that I like. Yep. That's all I'm saying. He's not a poor person. He's a local chef here, and he's already lost weight still. Oh yeah, only the Crimea River story. And like I said, we all have those. I'm sure there's not one of us in this live that doesn't have a Crimea story. We all do. I gave you mine on my thing, and I'm sure there's more if I think about it. Because that's just, you know, we all have that crime. We do. And I'm not making light of his, but we all have those stories. We do. Good for you, Nora. I like that. Yes, you're seeing a lot more plus size models, ads with, people that are more realistic. I had too much in the early 2000s, maybe because I was younger, if I'm more realistic. I definitely think the programs, you connect with a certain way of eating and a certain program and a certain algorithm. And everybody does. I really enjoyed the Points Plus, and I had a hard time adjusting to Smart Points, but I did. And then once Personal Points came, I was done. I checked out, and that's not Weight Watchers. I mean, it's just did not connect with me. The foods I liked went way up in points. Now, how bad could they have been if I lost weight with them? You know, I think we're going to see. If I had to a wager, which I'm guessing, I think they're going to do away with 0 point foods because Oprah said that they stink. So if Oprah said it, she's going to be like, "Ooh, if Oprah said that, I'm going to get." Yeah, I just think they're going to do away with 0 point foods. So it needs to be more. If you're a weight loss company, you need to have accountability for everything you put in your mouth. And a meeting, yes, please. I agree. Yeah. I was freestyle. That was my plan, which is the blue plan. And I used to tell my leader every week, I was very stringent with my 0 point foods. I didn't overdo them. I didn't free eat them. I didn't sit there and have all the shrimp I wanted. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Because in reality, you shouldn't. Should you just be eating all the shrimp you want? No. Should you be eating just yogurt out of the container because it's 0 points? No. So there's one with Gobi. She lost 65 pounds and re-upped her prescription for another year. Oh, I think some people do look a little bit unhealthy. Yep. Yep, they have. I mean, yogurt, bananas. I mean, 75 calories an egg. Exactly. You're not going to gain weight eating zucchini and celery. You know? A lot of people did well on the purple plan. It's interesting because I hear so many people who lost on the purple plan. That's very interesting. It's more whole foods based if you think about it. Absolutely. They need guidelines. You can't give somebody who has a problem with food freebies. It just doesn't, it never ends well. It doesn't. And, oh, I did, it's just yogurt. It's just, I don't know. I could beat that dead horse how long? We need, you have to have structure. It's like when they advertised, I told you on the Instagram, Weight Watchers, we have 0 point foods. You don't even have to track and measure them. Yeah, no, you need to know what you're eating. Simple as that. You need to know what you're eating. And like I said, back to the topic, do we obsessively think about food? Wonder where think it comes from the fact that we aren't getting enough structure because we have to think about it. If we had more structure, we probably would spend less time thinking. But we wouldn't. We have the structure there, but when you don't, you have to go crazy. Yes, Oprah did not like the 0 point foods. Yes, purple had the most 0 point foods. Correct. Exactly. It's like you can't give somebody who has a bad relationship with food freebies. Here you go. Here, eat a pound of shrimp. It's 0 points. I tracked everything in foods I could. Yeah, exactly. You need to know. A lot of people were. I feel like green was a big, and so was purple. I think, and people love their color. I think that was probably their most successful. I think was the color plans. Does anybody track using Weight Watchers and the app like MyFitnessPal? Points Plus. There's a lot of people like Points Plus. A lot of people like that Momentum plan as well. Oprah has a personal chef. Yes, she does. Wish somebody be cooking for me. Mary uses Weight Watchers and Net Diary. And Luigi uses Lose It app. but she's currently on a break. Yeah, I think you definitely need structure. If you really want to, like, if you're at a point where you just need this, and I think eventually the hope is, and I think that should be the hope for any plan, that we can be intuitive. Because if you eat, we kind of eat pretty much the standard stuff anyway. And if you can get into a habit of that, you know what a serving of chicken is. You know what a serving, you know what it is. We might like to admit it but we know. Blue and purple a lot. Roy likes the 0 point foods. If he had to track it all, he would have left long ago. Oh, Luigi likes Carb Manager, that one that Barrett uses. And yet she was on WW Oprah and all her specials with chefs. Yeah. Exactly. I'm sorry, once I found out shrimp was 0 points, I went nuts and ate more than the suggested serving size. I know. I had to because I could have gotten, there's been days, that's like if I'm out somewhere at a party, I will definitely zero in on chicken and shrimp more than anything else. When they change the plan, they change the points, but if they realize calories don't change, why don't they work with that? Because they're not a calorie-based program. So for them, it's all about, the balance of everything, which doesn't always work. Could we say that? Because if we want something that's 9 points and 100 calories, we're going to eat it because we want it. The hope is that you're going to look at that and say, no, it's 9 points. I'm not going to have that. But we don't. We have it. And then we wind up eating less because we've taken 9 points out of our 23, and then we eat less for the rest of the day so and I think that's just something that we do as human nature. Remy uses MyFitnessPal Premium, and she thinks it's great. Yes, I agree, Nora. But it's, I guess, again, maybe they were more diligent. Did anybody overeat the rice and the pasta and the potatoes, knowing that they were zero? Something like, for me, I tried purple, and I was very, very mindful of what I was eating. It's all about portion control. Yes, conquer cravings in the healthy app, the old momentum. Do they have doctors with WW to advise them? I would hope so, Marie. I think they do. Yeah, WW math. Well, yeah, if it's under, then it goes up and it doubles up. Yeah, WW math is definitely a thing. Oprah got her personal chef so she could write her own weight loss cookbook. I keep going back and forth from MyFitnessPal to WW, so I will stay with it because it will help me stay focused on me. I feel like whatever jives with you, I think that's what you'll stick with. Like I said, it could be anything, and it's not for anybody to decide but yourself. And people, and I said this in the video the other day, people will leave Weight Watchers, and they always come back. Always. Because they do simplify it. They make it easy. And we're just kind of like, I really don't feel like thinking about this. What could I do? Oh, I just don't feel like dealing. It's, again, we're obsessing. So at least it seems like Weight Watchers simplifies it a little bit for us. And, take the help where you can. I know. Been there, done that. I know. But it's just, this algorithm is just, I'm hoping beyond hope that the plan changes and the algorithm goes better. That's my hope. I guess I'm a little Mary Sunshine. I always hope that they'll fix it. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. Good night, Monique. I know we've all, that you're not alone. It's because people know they've been successful. So, definitely. I think she's been doing intuitive eating though, hasn't she? Diva and Divine. I know she's a healthy coach too. All right, my lovelies, it's 8 o'clock. This hour flew by, as it always does. I think we need to remember that even a 0 point food has a serving size. Mm-hmm. You are right. Holla. My daughter got me some tomato plant yesterday. Actually, has tomatoes on it. Oh, how cute! You. I hope you do. Nothing better than growing your own tomatoes. No, Anna. I think it'll definitely stay. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know if they'll ever go to a. I mean, if they want to stay competitive, for me, they should have that option there. But I mean, if they're going to go to, to me, if you're going to go injectable drugs, why not go to macros and calories? People will come back for it, and that's the thing. Thank you, Lynn. Good night, Catherine. All right, my lovelies. Thank you. I joined and quit and rejoined several times. I'm telling you, it is a simplicity. I know. Oh, I'm telling you, Luigi, preach it, sister. All right, I think this will be a huge change too, Mary. All right, my lovelies, don't forget to thumbs up the slide before you go. Thank you for joining us. I will see you next Sunday. There may be another live with this week. I will post it in the community post and in the Facebook group just to make you know. I'm not sure. We haven't decided if she wants to do. She mentioned it again. I had mentioned it months ago, and she mentioned it again. So we will see if we get that together. So I will talk to you later, and have a great week. Remember, we need to stop obsessing about food. There's other things in life going on we need to put our focus on. Not, just keep it right over here. Not here. We got to keep it right to the side. We can go up to the left. Like, there it is. Okay. Keep it close, but not keep it in the front. We got lots going on. Don't forget to thumbs up, and I will see you later. Have a great rest of your night, week, and I will see you later.